Yeah, we're right out here at North Beach, which is one town down from Chesapeake Beach, about 30 miles away from Washington, D.C. This ice cream shop closed down early because of the weather, but you can see in front of the door, no sandbags. And this is just one block over from the beach, but you can look down here, this next business, a little bit of a lower elevation here, but they have about about 7 sandbags in front of their door to kind of protect from that potential flooding that can happen up here. We moved right down here to the beach area right here on the waterfront, and I can tell you within the last 3 minutes or so, the rain, as you can see, has started picking up here. We have been keeping a close eye on that radar, listening to what Topper and Howard are saying this morning as we are preparing to see the storms getting stronger up here. This area where we're standing right now is under a coastal flood warning as this storm again continues to pick up in this area. We're seeing that wind pick up for sure. We have to almost turn our backs to stop the rain from hitting us in our face. You can see the waves picking up on the beach. You can see those trees blowing in the wind. You can really just get an idea of just how strong these storms are. Now, again, I told you we talked to the mayor of North Beach here. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Right now, we see a lot of tidal flooding, a lot of storm flooding. So we have 2 parts of the town. One spot gets hit a lot by tidal and some by storm. We're seeing both of it right now.
That's the mayor there saying that he made sure that his town was prepared for this storm. They put out sandbags. They said that, you know, this is something that they are used to. People who live here actually prepare for this. They know what's coming, and so they know to stay inside. They know not to do anything stupid and go out here on the piers or on the beach during this storm. So they say that, you know, if anything, you guys, it sounds cliche, we say it all the time, but if you don't need to come out here, don't come out. We can tell you that if you are in your car and you see some flooded roadways, do not chance it. Turn around, don't drown. But again, you guys, so we're going to take you all's warning, get out of this storm for a little bit, as we know that the storm is going to get more intense up this way, you guys. But you can see I'm getting pounded right now with the rain in my face as that wind continues to pick up right here in this area. So let me gather myself and I'll be back to you guys momentarily.
Michael, before we let you go, I can see you're just getting pelted with that rain. I'm sure it stings your face. Thank you for braving the storm out there for us. How strong do you think those wind gusts are at this point?
You know, for me, it's really hard to gauge. I have to kind of lend to someone else for that one. But I can tell you it's strong enough to where I have to almost turn my back a little bit. And I can have to hold myself up a little bit in order to kind of keep my stance. I know that's when I was out there outside of this structure, it was a little harder to just stand up straight. I know we had our photojournalist Mike Trammell here trying to carry all of our gear with our heavy camera and our tripod. I'm sorry, you guys, this is really getting me here. And he was really having to struggle staying up, carrying that heavy equipment, getting it to the car so we can get over here now. So, yeah, so the wind is definitely going here. I can't tell you exactly what the miles per hour is, but it's definitely strong.
Clearly, it's strong enough so that it's hard to talk out there. Howard telling me that he's predicting about 35 to 40 miles per hour winds. Stay safe, and you and Michael seek shelter.
No, this is what you would call the calm after the storm. The rains and the winds were fierce earlier today, and even though all of that has stopped, there is still a lot of damage left behind. The scene along the coastline was much different from what you saw further inland. We came across several downed trees and power lines. One man told us he had a neighbor who had a tree crash into their home during the storm and that they were trapped inside. Thankfully, that neighbor tells us that everyone in the home was rescued and made it out okay.
Thing hit, we heard several thumps, and I had 4 trees come down, this big one over here and 2 over there and 1 more down there in the woods.
You know, that gentleman told us that people who live in this area are used to the storms, used to the flooding, and used to dealing with the damage. Now it is time for the cleanup in this area as people work to deal with the aftermath of such a powerful tropical storm. I'm reporting in Chesapeake Beach. Michael Quander, WUSA 9.